Hello, everybody. Oh, look, I've got a bit of paper today. It's just after 7 o'clock in the morning in New York. It's 9 o'clock in Melbourne, Australia, and it's 4:30 or thereafter in India. So, g'day, everybody. Just a quick run through of today's headlines. Bit of a funny old 24 hours in the drone world because it seemed to have a few things I've never heard of and some persistent platforms pop their heads up again. So Drone Inch, never heard of them, but they've been named as a sample vendor in the Gartner hype cycle for drones. So I'd love to find out some more about those. If you want to get to the report on those people, then it's hidden behind a paywall. So, okay. Hello, Drone Inch, never heard of you. And then the other stories that have come through today: NASA preparing their small business partnership for a 30-day science flight. There are several HAPS platforms vying for attention in the world, and that's just one of them. Last night, let me jump out of here. Stop screen sharing that. Screen share. This one is a bit of a pain of this. That we can't do this. I was called last night by a friend of mine, Tom, who said, "Hey, we're just about to get airborne with our persistent platform and fly it up to 20,000 feet." So that's on the channel. Have a look if you want. Have a look. That's flying to 20,000 feet with a full ISR payload, not just flying to 20,000 feet empty and for giggles and the other word that people say. So 7-pound payload, 12 hours endurance, able to land with 80. The last flight it landed with 80% of battery left. It uses thermals. Arju saw autonomous soaring or biomimicry, as the lady said last night, in order to stay aloft and stay on station. And they're working up through higher platforms. So take a look. That's also on the channel. I better put it in the list. I'm not very good at doing this YouTube thing. If you're on LinkedIn, you'll find it on YouTube, on our Drone and Sundry YouTube channel. So that was very interesting watching that make its way up to 20,000 feet last night. Let's jump back into the other stories that are happening today, or have just started happening today. I think I'm going to have to find a better solution for this part of it. So Dedrone, very, very busy company in the counter UAS space. They certainly are good at banging out the press releases. An inspection at Cranford Airport. I used to have to do runway inspections and stuff like that. The hard one was driving up and down, measuring the ice in the winter because it was very cold, and attaching it to a Land Rover. So not the first place to do runway inspections with drones, but an interesting story nonetheless. And then over in Australia, Sunbirds, that is a persistent glider. It's a glider with solar panels to help keep it aloft. And that's helping farmers on enormous farms look at their water situation. And it's something that we could use here in Africa very, very easily. But of course, in Australia, they have the regulations that would allow the farmer to do this with no worries at all. So that is an advantage of having, decent regulations. So that really is a sort of quick roundup of the stories that will be in SUS News today when it publishes in 2 hours' time. There might be another one or two, but I doubt it, being a Friday. Whatever you're doing, have a lovely weekend, and we'll see you again hopefully on Monday. Take care, and don't forget, also join us 2100 GMT every Tuesday on the Drone and Sundry channel for our weekly chat of nonsense. Take care, everybody. See you all soon.